Hello, welcome, ladies. If you are catching me live, I would love to know if you're here with me tonight. I'm excited to be here. We're doing something different tonight, a little fun. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Tomorrow, I'm getting my hair cut and colored. It's always my favorite day because my hair grows super fast. And when you have dark hair, you can see, look at my gray, all my grays are popping through. Why do the grays pop through right around your face? Like I have a whole head full of hair why can't the grays be like under this layer of hair? But it's always right here in the front. So I'm excited to get a hair color tomorrow and cut. I go every 6 weeks. I had to start changing it to every 6 weeks. Ugh. But I hope you're staying warm. Hey, Christina, how are you? Hope you're staying warm. Hey, Gwen. Hope you're staying warm tonight. I just finished cooking dinner for the kids. I have one at dance right now, one upstairs doing gymnastics, but I made this really good dinner and I thought I'd tell you guys about it too because it was super easy. And I don't know if any of you just feel like you're in like a dinner food rut and you just struggle with, I hate making dinner. I hate it. If I could have one wish, eventually it would be to have a cook. Because wouldn't that be fabulous? Having somebody to do the cooking for me and the way I want it done, meaning like certain health requirements. But tonight was zero health whatsoever. It was easy and yummy. So what I did was I had ground beef and I was tired of making the same old meatballs and, tacos. So I had a bag of ravioli in the freezer and I basically made ravioli casserole or ravioli like lasagna almost. I browned the beef, I added the sauce and some seasonings to it. I did a layer of sauce at the bottom of a pan, put frozen ravioli, it was frozen, at the bottom of the pan. And hey, Cece. And then I did a layer of the meat sauce and then some cheeses and then just kept layering it. And Lila's the only one that ate it so far. She liked it a lot, so that was good, but it was so easy. So if you needed a little quick idea and it's a nice hearty meal for maybe the upcoming snow we're having, pair it with a salad. It was really good. So that's just my little fast dinner meal. I feel like if we all share these ideas, sometimes we'll have a whole book full of recipes, right? So tonight I'm excited. Hey, Linda, I hope you're warm. Are you warm down there? Linda lives down in South Carolina now. So it's South Carolina, right, Linda? I'm sure that she has a lot warmer weather than we do. So I'm excited because tonight I want to share some things with you. When I was away for the Mary Kay Leadership Conference 2 weeks ago, our president shared some staggering statistics with us, and I thought I'd share some of that stuff with you. And I was shocked by some of the information, but I know nobody ever wants me to talk about necessarily why I love my Mary Kay business so much, but we're going to talk about it tonight. And I say that because I'm going to give you three things that I look for in women. That when I look to help somebody with a Mary Kay business. And I say that because it's like a scavenger hunt, I feel like I'm always in a scavenger hunt. I'm always in a scavenger hunt in life, whether it's my goals, my dreams, there's things I'm searching for. But there's somebody out there tonight who's also searching. And the reason I say that is because the stats I'm going to share with you tonight prove it. And I thought this is a perfect opportunity on a cold Thursday night to talk about something that could possibly change your life. So I never in a million years would have thought this is where I'd be with my career. I never thought I would be running my own business with Mary Kay. I thought I was going to climb the corporate ladder, the traditional corporate ladder, and run the show. But there was different plans in place for me, and I'm certainly grateful for those plans. So I want to share three things that I look for in women when I'm trying to help somebody with a business, or if I'm talking to somebody and we're talking about business opportunity, what I'm looking for to help them. Number one, and you might be surprised about this one, but it's my favorite one because people say this all the time to me. The number one thing I look for in women is that they're not a salesperson. Because if you think about it, nobody wants to be sold to, right? Nobody wants to have that sales label. And so what I do look for is that they're not a salesperson and that they are teachable and they are natural born educators. So I look at myself as an educator. I am just sharing what I love. And you know how when you buy something in the store and you tell your best friend that you found this new recipe or you found this new purse, this new coat, you love it, you share your love, you're doing the same thing, right? So I personally stay away from people if I get the sense that they are salesy, because nobody wants to be sold to. So I like it when women are gifted educators, teachers, and we're all teachers because we're moms, right? Most of us are moms, and we have a natural inclination to teach and to help somebody get from point A to point B. So that's the number one thing I look for, not being a salesperson, because nobody wants to have anybody salesy pushing something on them, right? So all I get to do is share my love of my Mary Kay products, and the products sell themselves. And I've always said that, if somebody is sitting in front of me and they purchase nothing, that is okay. Because one of the things I value very much about Mary Kay, the organization, is that they have taught us from the beginning to treat somebody like they have a sign around their face saying, make me feel special. And if you can help a woman feel more confident in who she is, she's a better mom, a better employee, better wife, better everything. And I think one of my favorite things in my business is seeing the transformation in women and making them feel, even if it's a little bit better in that moment, and how it trickles throughout their day. And I get messages from people later. So I love that. It's such a warm and fuzzy, good feeling. So that's one of the things I look for. Hey, Barbara. Oh, Linda, it's so warm. I'm jealous. Hey, Chanda, I hope you're feeling better. Number two, this one I want to expand on. The number two thing I look for when it comes to women helping them build a Mary Kay business is that they're missing something in their life. What do I mean by that? That there is something that they're seeking or aching to have. They maybe not even know what it is. Maybe it's camaraderie. Maybe it's extra income. Maybe it's more friends. It could be so many different things, but something is missing and the wheels are turning in you and you feel like you just need some sort of fulfillment. And this is what was staggering information to me when I learned from our president at this conference. They did a study. There's a national study that was done. I can't remember the name of it, but this is national. Listen to this. Because of the pandemic, women have lost 2.2 million jobs nationwide. And then men lost 870,000 jobs. So women have been severely affected by what they're calling the Great Resignation. If you watch the news, I don't watch the news, but I do know this. It's called the Great Resignation, and women have been severely affected by what's going on in our economy, in our world, because of the COVID virus. And with that being said, the pandemic has cost nearly $8 billion in earnings for women. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. So women are, what this has showed is women are more likely to lose their jobs. And the work-life balance has been significantly affecting women the most, because oftentimes women have the responsibility to manage the home, manage the children, as well as their career at the same time. 1 in 4, this is as of September 2020, 1 in 4 women have thought about ditching their job completely or changing their career altogether. 1 in 4, that's a pretty high percentage. And that's September 2020. Basically, what this study has shown is that by and large, the American workforce is not meeting the needs for especially women. And, a lot of women have been working from home in their careers since the pandemic and have found they like the fact that they're able to have more work-life balance. And now companies are requiring them to go back to work, and they have been saving money on gas, commuting time, to being able to spend more time with their family. There's so many advantages that have opened the doors for women and men. Since the pandemic, that's something good that has come out of the pandemic, that women have learned, hey, I can work, I can have a career, but I can also have more balance and see my family more, see my children more, be involved more. At the same time, it has severely affected women who weren't able to be at home during the time when their children were at home, which has caused a lot of women to have to change their careers or walk away altogether because of the financial burden it was putting on the family and the kids being home unattended. So there's so much information out there about what this has done for women, and especially the women have suffered the largest burnout. And that's because of the juggling that most women have with work, with children, with home. they basically, what I love about this study is that it became a national awakening. It became a national awakening for women that we are now able to see, wait a minute, we always had this like idea of designing life around work instead of designing work around your life. And now women are seeing that light, and that's what they're desiring. And what I find so fascinating about this is that Mary Kay, the woman, started this company in 1963, so 58 years ago. And do you know that she had that knowledge 58 years ago? She created this company for women so that women were able to have their priorities in order and create change in their lives and balance and have their work around their life and not the other way around. So she was so ahead of the times. And here we are in 2022, and it's like this great awakening is happening throughout the workforce of the United States. Actually, it's nationwide. But I find it fascinating that this woman, Mary Kay, who's no longer with us, was so ahead of her time. She is just, if you've never read her autobiography, I highly recommend it. It's amazing to learn what she has done before the times have even had to encounter some of these things. She also believed in creating equality and equity and diversity. And I find that so fascinating because as we are in the days we are in now, it is so important that we have all those things. And I love that Mary Kay, our corporation, is extremely diverse, which is pretty cool. They gave some really cool numbers of our executive teams. Like, we have our corporate headquarters, and I love that they told us 62% of our corporate workforce are women employees. 59% of the leadership team is women in our corporation. Not the sales force, but the corporate side, and 34% of those leaders are women of color, which I love. So I love how they've been Mary Kay that was always ahead of her times. So that's just some really fascinating information for me. And with all that being said, I have some more notes here, but there's a record number of people looking for opportunity, and so that's why I want to come live to you tonight and share why I love my Mary Kay business so much, because one of you might be looking for something more in your life, might be looking for an opportunity. And I know it's scary to think of change, and I'm not saying you need to quit your job. I'm not suggesting that whatsoever, but this could certainly be that and then some that you are searching for and that you are looking for in your life that could give you the fulfillment you need, that might be able to help catapult you into making that next level decision or choice that you are afraid to make. I work with women all the time that have told me recently that they have, for the very first time in years, been able to dream again. And there's nothing that makes me more happy to hear a woman being able to dream. And one specific woman shared with me that she has been able to dream again, and she is able to see the light in making changes in her corporate job so that she can possibly start her own secondary business with what her original dream was, which makes my heart overflowing with joy to see how her Mary Kay business has given her fulfillment and giving her the ability and confidence to think bigger and look for other opportunities and search for what's in her heart. Because there's nothing better than being passionate about what you're doing in your life, right? Nobody wants to show up at work every day and just feel like they're grinding and just doing it because they have to do it. It's a gift to have a career that I love so much. I feel like it's one of my biggest blessings in my life is that I don't feel like I ever work a day in my life. I hope and pray that my children receive that gift someday, whether it's a Mary Kay business or whatever they choose to do. I just hope and pray that they receive the gift of being able to have a career that makes them feel passion and not feel like it's work. So I think that it's hard for people to find that. And the number three thing that I look for when it comes to helping women with a Mary Kay opportunity is, there's so many more things, but all of you love the product already. You love it. You're using it. You're spending money on it. And I've talked to you before about my Smart Shopper program, but the number three thing is would you like to get the products at a significant discount? Would you be excited about, like I was excited when I joined Mary Kay at the ripe old age of 22 years old. That's how old I was when I joined Mary Kay. I seriously joined because I was like, I spent a lot of money on this. I need to get a discount. So a 50% discount sounded really good to me, and I had zero intentions of doing anything with it other than just absorbing the discount. But what I found is that I had a couple experiences and learned how much time and effort I was putting into my corporate job at the time and how many hours I was working. When I calculated my salary and how many hours I was working, I was making no money. So my first Mary Kay appointment, I sold $1,200. And so I just told you how much money we make in Mary Kay. So I earned $600 in an hour, my very first Mary Kay appointment. And that was something that gave me my personal corporate awakening. And it took me down the path of, wait a minute, there's more to life. There's something to this. I need to at least investigate it. No, we don't want this to, am I still live? Can you guys hear me? There we go. Can you guys still hear me? Because my battery just said it was low, and I'm on a charger, so I don't know why it's low. If you can still hear me, let me know, please. Just like say yes, you can still hear me. So anyway, so the Smart Shopper program, okay, thank you, ladies. If you are interested in hearing more about that, you're interested in saving 50% in how much you spend on your Mary Kay products and your skincare and your makeup, I would love to talk to you more about it. What's better than 50% discount? I mean, I get to buy everything for myself. I don't think twice about it because I get such a great value and discount. So I treat myself all the time. And I just have a very large spring order that arrived. And I'm super excited because I'll be sharing it with you very, very soon. And if you didn't see my invitation, as we wrap up tonight's video, I have a couple really fun Valentine's Day events coming up. Number one, I have an in-person yoga and glam event February 6th at 2 p.m. if you're local. It's going to be a fabulous facial yoga, full body yoga as well. And we'll be doing some glamour for me. Number two, if you are not local, I haven't announced this yet, I have a makeover night on February 8th. I will send you a goodie bag and we'll go through all the makeup together on Zoom. And then number three, if you are local, I have my Valentine's Day party on Wednesday the 9th from 7 to 9. And I will be having wine tasting. We'll be having massages. I have an intuitive reader coming and we're going to have so much fun. So I have lots of things in store for all of you. And on the 9th, I will be launching and showing you the brand new spring products. And let me tell you, I can't wait to show them to you. You're going to be very, very excited to find out that the Clinical Solutions skincare line is expanding. So that's this little secret for you. But I just want to say thank you, everybody, for joining me live tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for listening with an open heart and open mind. I would love to have conversations with you. Just remember, it's just a conversation. I'm your friend. If you're not interested in this stuff, it's okay. You can be a customer. You can be a friend. You can be a consultant, you can be a smart shopper. I love you wherever you are, but I'm passionate about helping women, and I'm passionate about helping women see more and gain more in your life because I have received so many blessings from this business and I would love to share that with you. Have a happy Thursday night. Thank you for watching. From the bottom of my heart, I always appreciate you. And I hope to see you all at one or all of the events coming up. Thank you, ladies.